What?
We're recording.
Sure.
So yeah, as you can tell, we are on location somewhere right now. This is Nightmare with Twisted Nightmare Gaming. We are actually currently eating what could be considered dinner for most or breakfast for others. Well, Twisted and I did forget your what nickname did we give you, good sir?
That one kid.
Oh, that one kid.
Still hate that name.
Too bad until you earn something else. Your name is that one kid. But as you can see, we are profiling vampires today. And yes, they do sparkle, folks. They do sparkle. So, starting off with the main deck here.
I still want to know how and why the ref was tackled. And it's not wrestling related. This is football related.
Again, folks, we are 100% live right now. Alright, so first, two vampire familiars. I only run two because I'm also only running two of the other card that kind of goes with it. And three of them kind of clogs up how I play the deck. So, two familiars. Two Fraulein. I'm not going to go into explanation on every card, but basically this one is when a monster on my field attacks or does battle, if it's in my hand, special summon it. I can pay life points equal to 3,000, give that monster that's doing battle 3,000 attack until the end of that battle. Basically try to run over my opponent's monster. Vampire Crimson. Be honest with you, the only reason why I run Mary is because he's just another vampire name. That's really about it, and he's level 5. Two retainers, same reason why I run Familiar. Familiar does the monster, it gets me vampire monsters. This gets me vampire spell and traps. Scarlet Scourge, I also run two of. Scourge, legitimately, because though I test this deck and I play this deck every once in a while, I don't always remember the effects of some of them. But Scourge, I know Scourge and Fraulein both have the effect, if I'm not mistaken, of if they destroy a monster by battle, I then get to take that monster and put it on my side of the field. So, Goyo Guardian. We like Goyo Guardian around here.
Did not need an errata.
Huh?
Did not need that errata on Goyo.
Yeah, that is very true. Oh, the other effect of Scarlet Scourge is if monsters on my field are gonna die by battle or card effect, I can pay life points times 1,000 for every monster on the field, and I have to pay that for the monsters across the board. It's either all or nothing, and he keeps them from dying for that particular instance. Gozuki, because we like to deck thin in this deck, of course. It's zombies, vampires. We like stuff going to the graveyard, just not from our hands. Mizuki, first target that you always go for with the Gozuki.
Or for that is fairly obvious.
One Plague Spreader. It's friggin' Plague Spreader. It's the most played level 2 zombie tuner for most zombie decks. Shiranui Solitaire. It's Longfire Blossom for zombies. Unizombie. Again, probably the best deck thinning zombie in the game that's not named Gozuki. Plus, it's a level 3 zombie tuner. And it's a transmodified target for. It's a reverse transmodified target for Plague Spreader. So I can transmodify Plague Spreader into this if I really need to. But why would I do that?
Oh, you mean Downbeat?
I don't down deep. No, I go from 2 to 3. I don't go down deep. We don't play that trash. Ash,
It's Ash.
because it's Ash. It's a level 3 zombie tuner, and it's a trans-modified target for me to go into solitaire if I have nothing else. Bell, level
Same
3
reason.
zombie tuner. It's a trans-modified target for Gozuki,
It says no to Called by the Grave.
and it's the hard counter to Called by the Grave, of course. My partner here is completely correct.
Speaking
about
of
that.
no, we need an I say no deck. I know you have.
I have to edit that. That's for another time. I have to make that legal because some cards got taken out of that one that kind of hurt the consistency of that deck.
Why not do both legal and illegal? Old style versus new style.
Later. And then the last card in this deck, and it's probably the card that's going to question a lot of people the most. We dropped that dad on y'all. We run enough darks in this deck to have so that dad always is viable. Alright, that was it for the monsters. Onto the spells. To Allure Darkness. Draw 2, banish a dark. I ain't got no darks in hand. You already know what it is. Discard your entire hand. That doesn't happen very often in this deck. 1 Book of Life. Monster Reborn for zombies. But I have to banish their monster from my opponent's grave.
But that's fine.
Burial. If you don't know what Burial is, you ain't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the last, 12, 13 years, because that's about the time the damn card came out. Came out in the GX era, so. 1 Foolish. Monster
Colombian
Reborn.
Wonder would like to say nerds.
Yeah. But so does Gallows in WWE. But he says it funnier.
And better.
Exactly. So Monster Reborn, Rageki.
Oh. It's Andy, the Dominican.
We could just hit off of that, but I gotta keep going with this now. 2 Transmodify, that's why I kept mentioning it. And then 1 Upstart.
You're not Gallows, stop.
Oh, somebody's actually watching us live? That's hilarious.
Andy is.
Okay, cool. 1 Desires, 1 Vampire Desires, that Powder Desires. We don't want a neg 9 in this deck. I don't run enough cards in this deck to neg 9 today. 2 Vampire's Domain, and then that's it for the spells. Sports. Actually, my fault. I lied. There is 1 more spell. Game charge.
Skill charge.
Alright, back to the traps. 1 the Empire Awakening. 3 Domination. Domination is judgment for vampires. I control a vampire. You do anything, I say no. If it's a monster effect, I gain life points equal to your monster's attack. You don't gotta keep showing my ugly ass mouth.
I just wanted Andy to see a disgusted look.
And because my partner here makes me build an extra deck for these Borload, Firewall,
That's fuckery.
Phoenix, Unicorn. No, I don't run Cerberus. I don't care. Anybody has any comments, fight me. Link
No,
Karibo, Sorija, Summon Sorceress, Gumblar, 2 Suckers. That's it for the Link monsters. Bills, Black Rose, Omega, Star Eater for the Synchro. If you ask me why I run Star Eater, I can make 8s all day if as much as I want in this deck, and then I run enough 3s to go into him. Point blank, period. I don't run enough. I run more than enough 5s to go into Bram.
Because Bram.
And Bram snatches your monster from your graveyard and makes it into his own. If he dies, then he comes back in defense mode. And he's 2,500.
Yep.
Any questions? Any other questions you got for me with this? I promised y'all.
No, but our Dominican friend has a question.
What is the question?
Where's the VA deck?
That's a question that you need to answer, not me.
We're getting there. As soon as I move some cards around. Tonight, actually.
So probably in the next couple of days. He's probably going to upload that on his own.
He wants blue eyes.
I'll do that this week coming up. In between all the Pokemon shenanigans and the crossover that I have to do with
Hold on.
with a partner of ours.
You want to know where? You want to know where DBZ is? Where the fuck is you?
No. Turn it around.
Who the fuck is you? I'm Matt Taven. Damn it! Now get the fuck out.
Exactly.
Oh, that paused it. Oops.
Oh well. Where did it pause at?
Before we did that.
That's fine.
The answer is it's coming soon.
There you
Now,
go.
the real question about the DBZ is, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
Where you been? Because you're supposed to be spearheading our DBZ. You're supposed to be contacting me when you're gonna start doing the deck profile and sending it to me. Not my fault. So you let me know when you're gonna start shooting those, and I'll send them to you. And you just send them to me.
And you know my schedule. You know how to get a hold of me. Just do it. Don't be a Melvin. You Melvin.
Alright, so do you have any questions about the deck?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Hey, that one kid. You have any questions about my deck?
Not really. I just
Okay, I can actually agree with something he said. This is the worst town we've ever been in.
It's Orlando.
He said SCU.
Huh?
He said SCU.
SCU!
You still a Melvin.
Exactly. What did he say? He didn't have any questions.
Not really.
So you didn't have any questions?
What's with the extra stack of cards? I'm sure he wants to know that.
Oh, that's
Side deck?
Yeah, that's the side deck.
Oh, I forgot.
I don't care about the side deck. I don't really use my side deck actually, but for people who want to know, Book of Life, second Book of Life, Triple Twin Twisters, Solemn Package, Transmigration Prophecy, and yes, I do run Transmigration Prophecy in every deck I have.
Literally.
Net up here. Every deck I have.
Even Blue Eyes?
Yes.
Which what?
I said even Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
My side deck.
Every deck
I like that card.
he has.
Triple Drowning.
Because you forgot to say it the third time.
Wouldn't that technically be the fourth time I said it?
Who's counting?
You are, apparently. Shadow Vampire, Vampire Red Baron, and Vampire Sheridan. Why? I don't really use my side deck.
We're at a Denny's.
No, we're on location. Somewhere in the worst town we've ever been in. I see you. But this is Nightmare. This has been the Vampire deck. I'll do a couple upcoming events. As I've stated in previous Facebook posts, we have a multitude of Pokemon deck profiles coming up this week. I know Twisted's got a couple of things he's got planned.
Yep.
I have another Vanguard deck coming up soon.
That one kid has a Vanguard deck coming up soon. I got a couple of more.
As soon as our Colombian Wonder here contacts me, we'll have DBS started.
That part. I also have the crossovers with Lunar Star 10-3 coming up this week. Seeing as how, like I said, we're both on vacation from our jobs. So look out for those. I'll be doing things on her channel related to Power Rangers. She'll be doing a couple of deck profiles. I got another zombie deck coming up here very soon. Probably it'll be on, I say, Sunday, next Sunday when I post that. I'll do Blue Eyes probably on Wednesday.
And in about 3 weeks, in just under 3 weeks' time, we have the Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling show on October 18th.
Correct.
If you're in the Central Florida area, you should definitely look that up and go to the show.
I also have
Andy.
2K19 unboxing for the Woo edition coming up on Friday.
Hallelujah. Andy's actually on the right side.
Huh?
Andy's on the right side.
What is that?
Firing squad.
Just because of the fireman squad, I will only do this one more time. But for the rest of the times, you will only ever see me do this.
Because you are the Kingdom OG. As stated by Matt Taven himself.
Well, that's actually stated by all three of them.
All three of them, yeah.
I mean, if you really want to go back with it, technically even Mike Bennett has actually said it too. So, I mean, yeah.
And he's actually high-key shitting on the Shield through Twitter.
High key is a nice way of saying, oh, he's going in on the Shield.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And I find it funny that before he even started doing any of that, I literally responded to him saying Kingdom over the Shield. Hour later, he comes out and puts Kingdom over Shield.
And then just puts a picture of him, Adam Cole, Maria, and then Taven, all doing this, and saying this should be the Shield. But that's it for the deck profile.
Gaming content is coming when we get there. We gotta take care of some other issues.
Start Sunday as well, for me at least, with when I played through the Daniel Bryan
story.
What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for in particular?
Career line?
No. Showcase.
Yeah,
the
that's
Daniel
it.
Bryan showcase. And then
We don't do Fortnite here.
I don't play that trash. I'll be honest with you. I don't play that trash.
No Battle Royale games here.
I mean, if you want to get these hands in some wrestling, I mean, all day, every day, bro.
Andy, you're a Melvin.
What did he say?
He's just a Melvin. I ain't heard a single Kingdom response out of him. He's a Melvin.
And it's people like you, why they have so much power in this damn business. It's people like you, why people like Matt Taven keep getting screwed. Hashtag Kingdom Conspiracy.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
But that is it for Twisted Nightmare Gaming. Y'all have a great rest of y'all night.
Oh, and one quick update. Soon I'm going to be starting my Destiny 2 streaming on my Xbox because my PS4 is a little messed up. But it will be the updated content. I'm getting there.
Oh, and when Soul Calibur 6 comes out on the 19th, I'll do an unboxing for the collector's edition of that too. We also have the Legendary Hero decks coming out on the 6th. We'll probably do an unboxing on those.
Those have actually been delayed
Oh, they have?
to the 18th. Part of the production process is being done in South Carolina. Hurricane issues delayed it,
Okay.
but it's not that
I
bad.
understand that. But that kind of puts a damper on any gaming that I wanted to do because that comes out literally the day before Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, put a little
So
dampering.
we'll probably do the unboxing on that probably closer to the end of October. Just saying. But we're gonna do that on both our channel and Lunar Star 10-3. So subscribe to her channel as well if you want to see that deck profile. If you want to see the crossover Power Rangers things that I'm doing with her as well. Like I said, check out her channel.
For streaming content for me, check out Shadow Race 2552_gaming on Twitch.
I'm just gonna stream it on here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing it on Twitch because Twitch kills my bandwidth at my house. So
He said White Ranger forever.
I'll let you know something about that later, Andy.
Tommy forever.
See,
Now, if you're talking
you want
Tommaso
me to-
Ciampa, sure.
no, he's talking.
But we know
about-
you're not.
He's talking about JDF, and I understand that. I can respect that, but you're still a Melvin. You're Melvin,
Plus, at least we've met him.
huh?
Didn't we meet him?
I've met him a few times.
Oh, I met the other one. That's right. It wasn't JDF that I met.
Probably not.
It was the other guy. The one that was at the WXW show.
Oh, yeah, you met the Green Ranger from
The one that
Power
I
Rangers.
Samurai. The one that I know.
Yeah,
You know I know who JDF is.
yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Shout out to my boy, by the way. Mike the Green Ranger from Samurai.
Also, Andy, if you haven't yet, go watch Teen Samurai X and subscribe to them. Like, seriously. This awesome, Matt. It's from them. And they have good content.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done.
Where's the stop button? Again?
And see, folks, this is the only negative to us doing this live.
Besides the fact that Andy's a hope. Stop it. Did it?